Growing up isn't just about adding more stuff, hitting the gym, and having a skincare routine. Although these things are amazing, it's more so also about the things you actually would stop doing. In this video, I'm going to be telling you things that actually make you look cooked and less attractive. The last point is actually going to shock you, I'm not going to lie. So stay tuned. Good time wasted. Let's run it. Let's go. Let's go. Now, the first point I would say is coping with bad habits. I know we all have that one habit that enables us to escape. So for some of you guys, it might be smoking weed. For some of you guys, it might be beating your D. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to be one of these guys where I would cope with reality. I would cope with the fact that life wasn't going my way, and I would do degenerate behaviors. I would stay in my room. I would isolate myself from everybody else. And I remember there was literally a time where I would literally look forward to actually being my D. I would look forward, like it was more so like a reward. Let's say if I went hard in the day, I would literally block out my room. And what was very specific for me is we knew all the sites, XX videos, the XNX videos, every single site I knew them, the Pornhub. But most importantly, I couldn't really watch human beings do it. I would watch cartoon characters, and I understand what it is to actually try and cope with behaviors that actually enable you. But the biggest thing and the biggest pride is not even in quitting the habits. It's more so replacing it with something that's very important. Like for instance, rather than me doing those kind of degenerate behaviors, I'm actually recording a video trying to improve men's lives. If you're a guy who actually does not even like the reality you want, rather than actually escaping it, I'll tell you to build one that you actually want to stay in. Build a reality where, for instance, if it is attracting high quality women, you have that reality. Having the life where you can wake up to, having a purposeful life, build that reality rather than just trying to escape with the Pornhub, certain behaviors like the smoking weed. These behaviors are genuinely reducing your attractiveness. They are literally stopping you from becoming the man who you actually want to be. Now, the second part I would say that's holding you back from becoming an amazing and attractive man is not showing up for yourself. I understand how important it is to just quit the habits, but it's not just enough, as I said, to just quit the habits. You need to show up on yourself, show up for yourself on a day-to-day basis. If you're on this channel, you most likely are into fitness to some degree. I want you to move your perspective that not just only lifting weights, but actually lifting up every single area of your life, becoming great in every ramification of your life, showing up for yourself in every area of your life where you actually don't like. So let's say you don't like your dating life. Create a structure. If you actually don't like your dating life, you're going to tell yourself that from this day on, I'm going to be trying to approach one chick every single day or one chick a week. I'm going to put myself on dating platforms. Let's say you actually want to fix your financial situation, showing up for yourself in that regard as well. And sitting your ass down and asking yourself, what are my passions? What are my interests? When you find your passions and your interests, like I can use myself for an example. I realized that I actually like teaching guys. I like teaching, I like fitness. Those are the two things I can remember from the top of my head. But I like those two things, and I realized that if I record a video, I can use both those two gifts of mine and I can actually try and monetize it. Finding a skill, finding a passion that you can actually monetize. If you're a guy who actually wants to improve your looks, you hitting the gym, blocking that amount of time, going for your deep work. And a deep work is also a concept that regardless of whatever aspect you're in, maybe you're trying to improve in your financial situation, in whatever aspect of your life, I will tell you the biggest thing I will tell you is, especially for things that are very cognitive, within the first hour of your day, you should knock that thing out. It should be a number one priority. Outside of that dating stuff, though, I'm not saying that when you wake up in the morning, first thing you should actually go do is go start replying messages of women and all that. No, that's not what I'm trying to tell you. You should put your purpose first. Every single time, put your purpose first. The women will always come when you put the purpose first. For you, if you find it hard to go to the gym, if you find it hard to read that book, if you find it hard to meditate, to do very important things that will actually move your life forward, you should do that at the start of the day. A very big lesson in 2025 was the daily imputes. I learned this from my mentor that it doesn't matter what you want in the long term. If your day does not reflect that person, if your day does not reflect the actions of that person who you want to be, it does not mean jack. You will stay the same come years from now. So every single day when you wake up, let's say it's hitting the gym, let's say it's building that business, let's say it's trying to show up for yourself financially, whatever it may be, put the hardest task at the start of your day when you have the most energy. Or if you're a night person, block out a specific time in the day, and after that just pour in a lot of energy and focus into that thing. That right there is also going to make you attractive, because on this channel I preach we're not just only men who are trying to just lift weights in the gym. We lift our lives as well. We want to become great men in every ramification. We want to be men who check every single stick: cut, charisma, character, cash, clouds, and church. We want to be every single thing that we're supposed to be. We want to be Thanos with every single infinity stone. And that's one of the reasons why you should block out time to show up for yourself. Every single thing that you don't like in your life, you have the power to fix it. You have the ability. You are in control of your life. I believe that the most powerful person in your life is you and God. And with that said, like, you should make sure you're showing up for yourself, keeping tiny little promises to yourself. In the long term, you would thank yourself. It's going to be very, very hard in the process, but I'm not going to lie to you, you're always going to be grateful. Now, the next habit I'll tell you that's holding you back is running away from the difficult task. Every single day, I believe that as a man, you should know how to seek pain. Hate happiness, anything that feels very good in the moment, run away from it. I can assure you, it's gonna feel, a lot of things will feel very good in the moment. Like, for instance, being your D, telling that chick to come over when you're actually supposed to be doing your deep work, smoking weed as well, drinking alcohol. They're gonna feel very, very good in the moment, but they are taking you farther and farther away from the man you're supposed to be. And I understand that it is very, very nice to just want to feel good. It's very, very nice to just want to lay on your bed and chill. It's very, very nice to always tell yourself, oh, you're doing enough. But I believe that there are two voices in our heads. There's the mommy voice that's always telling you, oh, you're enough and you're good. And there's also that other voice that's telling you you're not doing enough. You know you can be doing better. You know you can be doing much more. That's the voice you should be listening to every single day. Like, run towards the difficult things. Run towards building that business every single day. Run towards hitting the gym. Run towards building your dating life. Run towards creating a life that you don't need to escape from. I think that's a very, very big thing. Create something that you'll be so proud of. You look back on these years and be like, I'm so grateful I was able to do this. I'm so grateful I hit the gym when I was supposed to. I'm so grateful I hit my calories. I'm so grateful I built that business. I'm so grateful I actually improved and I leveled up my dating life. I'm so grateful I did X amount of things. Like, these things, embracing the hard things. And if you're also a guy who's watching, who's on this channel, and you think that hitting the gym is just enough, you would be broke, bro. Like, hitting the gym is the bare minimum. Like, you need to show up for your body. I'm not arguing that, but we want to improve in every area of our lives. Hitting the gym only would make you broke. You want to be the rich guy who's also jacked. You don't want to be the rich guy that's not jacked, and you don't want to be the jacked guy that's not rich. We want to have both. We can have both. We are great men. And that's one thing I keep on telling you. Like, don't settle for doing the bare minimum. Don't settle for doing the bare minimum. I want you to hear that again. Don't settle. Keep on striving. Keep on improving. Keep on striving for more. There is so much in you. Like, go after what you want. I feel like the more you go after what you want as a man, I feel like that's really just where life actually starts becoming good. When you see life as a video game, let's say you're playing at level 1 right now. When I was being my D, I was skipping the gym. I wasn't eating properly. I was waking up late. I was not even building anything for my life. I wasn't seeking enough pain. I wasn't blocking out time. I wasn't consistent. Jack. These periods of my life, like, I was probably at level 0. Let me say level 1. And now the more I try and even improve, like, I'm realizing that showing up for the gym more, trying to block out time for my deep work, the quality of chicks I'm starting to attract is different. Even my confidence is starting to improve. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, if you're a guy who also plays games, I'm not coming after you that games are bad. What I'm trying to tell you is that, why don't you build a life where you don't escape from? Why don't you build a reality where you are so happy to run to every single day, that gives you joy, that gives you fulfillment? I feel like for the longest of time, that's something that every single man needs. Build a life that you always want to actually live in. That's my main message to you. If you leave anything from this video, it is, build a life you'll be proud of. Build a life where you'll be so proud and you'll be so happy that you actually did every single thing you were supposed to do. When you die, you will die empty. That's really the thing. If you're a guy who is finding it so hard to actually show up for yourself, you find it so difficult to do the hard things, you find it so difficult to improve, to go to the gym, to hit your macros, to do every single thing you're supposed to be doing as a man on his grind, I'm going to tell you to book a call with the link, and I'll personally really love to hear from you to help you improve. We're going to help you show up for yourself, build systems, and actually get you results. That's it from me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, till the next video, go be great, my guys, and always, always pour into yourself.